Certainly Prabhupada put his emphasis on bona fide guru in his books, and we are meant to be connected to a bona fide guru. However, the evidence that has come to our attention is that in the final years, Srila Prabhupada didn't, although he had great hopes for his disciples, he didn't find that they were very qualified as gurus. And this was evidenced especially in this conversation that was made less than a month before the appointment tape with Tamal Krishna Maharaj, in which Tamal Krishna Maharaj gave his analysis that all of us are conditioned souls. We're not qualified to be gurus, and Prabhupada agreed with him. Yes. That hopefully in the future they would become qualified. So the point is that at Prabhupada's departure, we were not bereft of the association of a qualified, bona fide spiritual master, because the bona fide spiritual master was certainly Srila Prabhupada, who lives forever in sound, as he also said many times, that he would live forever in his books, that he would live forever in his tapes and his instructions, and the follower would live with him. And this is also a very authorized system in our Sampradaya, that the predecessor, the words, the specific words and teachings of the predecessor acharyas are our life and soul. And that we may take shelter of those predecessor acharyas. We may be instructed by them. We may be purified by them. We may be blessed by them. Obstacles may be removed by them. This is Srila Prabhupada's position, that he was Lord Chaitanya's chosen representative to carry Lord Chaitanya's movement throughout the entire world. And he left sufficient shiksha, instruction. As shiksha guru, he's existing eternally in his books. And no one is barred from that connection by the simple fact of time that he took birth later on after Prabhupada's departure. No one is deprived of the association of a Mahabhagavat like Srila Prabhupada by his simply giving up his body. That association is eternal. In fact, there was a conversation which we did for in Vedic Village Review a little while back that some of you may remember, where someone was raising to him this point about living guru. Prabhupada was talking about how someone could accept Lord Jesus Christ as their guru. In fact, on a number of occasions, as Jagajivan in Delhi, you know that story? There was an incident where one of Prabhupada's disciples was sitting with Prabhupada in Delhi, and this question was raised about Jesus Christ. Could people still accept him as a spiritual master? And Prabhupada said, yes, there's no harm in this. But, he said, the problem is they don't follow. The same thing in this conversation that we reprinted in this issue, the question was raised about Jesus Christ. He said, the disciple is saying, but I was referring to a living guru. And Prabhupada practically began to sputter. Living? It is not a question of, he said, spiritual master is eternal. Spiritual master is eternal. So the point is, we are not bereft of the association of a bona fide spiritual master at any time. And Prabhupada made this point, there is no question of being without a spiritual master. Spiritual master, you are never without a spiritual master. So this idea that we are somehow bereft of a bona fide spiritual master is one of the most nonsense ideas that's ever been propagated. We are never bereft without, we are never without the association of a bona fide spiritual master. This idea is actually insidious. There's no question of being bereft of the association of a bona fide spiritual master at any time in history. It's never happened, and it never will happen. Anyway, that's my rather heated response.
Okay, thank you. Your reply? Yeah, the topic is, did Srila Prabhupada institute a rtvik system? And the question that's been raised here is, if he instituted a rtvik system, why didn't he put it in his books? Why did he just talk about bona fide guru and not say anything about ritviks? And the answer is that we don't have an answer. That's the answer. The answer is that that question cannot be answered by the proponents of the rtvik guru system. Why didn't Prabhupada put it in his books? Because Prabhupada didn't have any interest in instituting such a system. Period.
Question for Rabindra, our Jayadvaita Swami.